Hello and welcome back to the stream. I'm finally back with more Legends CA. So I did end up uh doing a bunch of survey missions on my own time. Had plenty of time to do that, but I did it pretty quick anyway. Um and I think up next we have Kyogre and Groudon. I don't know if you do both of the donuts or crawlers or whatever they end up being at once. But hopefully I have enough berries for that. We'll probably have to look up a recipe again for it just to speed things up. And my team lost in Splatoon again. 0 points. We got absolutely wrecked. That was unfortunate. But oh well. We'll see if there's any more Splatfests after this, or if we were finally gonna get Splatoon Raiders information. That would be nice. But yeah, let's get things started. Oh, and while I was doing the survey missions, we got a new member of the team. It's Chuck. Just fun. It wasn't even in a hyperspace dimension. This was just on the street. He was just like sitting on top of a trash can or something. I was like, oh, okay. I guess this is happening now. I do actually like how shiny Watchog looks. It's kind of fun. I don't like Watchog in general too much. I'm not a super fan of it, but the shiny is cool. And now we have an entire team of shinies. So, ain't that something? Head over to this one. Because apparently this is where we're meeting. This super secret meeting. Glad you could join us. Why don't we order something before we get down to business? Goodbye to a sure path to a happier day, don't you think? As long as it's shared with someone you feel comfortable with, of course. What do you want? The usual flamethrower roast for you, Salameki? Drip coffee for me, and one of those great croissants Grisham makes. Grisham. That's it? What, is the Rust Syndicate pinching pennies now? Disappointing. Ah, so I guess he usually orders a lot. Prism Tower, still the symbol of our city, for better or worse. You can see it from anywhere in Lumios, that's why it needs to be fixed up as soon as possible. That said, I still appreciate the effort you made to protect it, even if it did end up like that. We all pulled it off together. Sure, but just know I appreciate it. After all, sometimes the things that obviously need doing aren't the hardest to actually do. Anyway, let's get down to business. To get into the pockets of hyperspace Lumios on the other side of the Ruby distortion and Sapphire distortion, you'll need some special donut recipes. We put the entire Rust Syndicate through their paces researching and developing new recipes. Easy, Philly. Calling too much attention to our hard work could come across like you just want a pat on the back. Let's keep it humble. We're all doing our best for everyone in Lumios here. Pardon me, boss. Didn't mean to be gauche. I was merely inspired by the noble tales you keep relating to us about the many sleepless nights you've spent analyzing all this hyperspace data. We'll send word to Ansha about the flavor profiles your donuts will need. Be warned, you also need one particularly rare ingredient. And what would that be? Don't worry, I've got this one. Grish, pal? Think you could spare some of that Hoennian salt you sprinkle on your croissants? How did you know our secret ingredient? I suppose it's true what they say about the Rust Syndicate. You really do go digging up everything you can about people to hold us leverage. Nonsense, we'd never stoop so low. Privacy's paramount these days. We figured out your secret ingredient thanks to Philippe's perceptive palate. Don't underestimate Restaurant the Wow's favorite taste tester. Very well, I did overhear you talk, and I can share our riches if you're working on the city's behalf. Please use this well. It's terribly valuable. I like how this DLC has a lot of the use of the word terribly, which does make me think of Finnish, because that's a very common way to describe something being like as a synonym for the word really or tremendously. We love to use the equivalent of terribly, which is kauhea. Kauheasti. It's really nice. Oh, it's got a little Whalmer. That's so cute. A wondrous depth of flavor. I wonder if this is meant to be MSG, because one of the MSG packets that I have like 2 of them. I got one as a Christmas gift, as part of a larger, like, little snack box. It kind of looks like a little bit like that. It's got like the, you know, the white and then the red text. I don't know if it's meant to be like that. Much obliged. I've sent Ansha the flavor profile data. Well, with that, I think the rest is up to you. Hereby leave the matter of Kyogre and Groudon in Team MZ's capable hands. Thanks for the coffee. Right. Whoa, 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 whoa! I set my controller down on my lap because I was taking a drink of water and it made me throw a Pokeball. Can I leave before that happens? Yes, I can. I don't know if that counted. Hello, I was just reviewing the recipes Mr. Philippe sent me. It would be quite complex, like the one we used to find that fine Pokemon Darkrai. It's rather intriguing that the key to meeting 2 legendary Pokemon of Hoenn is Hoennian salt. Quite a tidy solution, is it not? I guess it makes a lot of sense. Indeed, simplicity is often best. So what kind of donuts are we gonna make? Well, paying a visit to Groudon calls for a very particular flavor profile. At least 260, yep, we need a bunch of numbers. That will make us an Omega old-fashioned donut for visiting Groudon in Hyperspace Lumiose. I guess we're doing that first then. Or do we get to choose? Well, I think we get to choose. And dropping in on Kyogre will take a donut with its own unique flavor profile. A little less this time, I think. That should yield an alpha old-fashioned donut with which to visit Kyogre's pocket of hyperspace. I think we'll do Kyogre first. I'll be counting on all of you to help gather the necessary ingredients. Alright. Alpha recipe. Right. Let's look this up. Alright, let's try that. 1 Hyper Kebia, 2 Hyper Yaj, 1 Hyper Roselli, 2 Hyper Babaya, 1 Hyper Chardy, and 1 Hyper Colbert. There we go. Alright, so that one was easy. We'll see if we need to grind for the next one at all. I like how it kind of looks like it has teeth, but those are meant to be the little decorations that Kyogre has. Sapphire Blue Power. Resistance Power Bug, thanks! I'm sure that will be helpful. Nah, it's alright. It would be funny if it did have like a bug move for no reason. We've done it! I've never made a donut quite like this one before. Behold the Alpha Old-Fashioned Donut. Way to go, Chef Ansha! Truly, we got the most dedicated donut chef in all of Lumiose. Now Hoopa can get us into the pocket of Hyperspace Lumiose where Kyogre is at. I trust you do so well. We worked so hard to gather the ingredients, after all. Let's head to Wild Zone 5. I bet Karina will be there waiting for us. Nah, it's in the waterfall. That's fun. Probably the best option. We need an alpha. Yep, to get through the Sapphire Distortion here. Going in now. I like how it looks. I like the blue. Technically, I think Kyogre's gonna go through Primal Reversion, not Mega Evolution, but still. Go ahead and feed Hoopa the Alpha Old-Fashioned Donut. Plus 96. It's probably gonna be level 200 again. Does this change? Not too much. Ooh, I like how those sapphires look. So this is where Kyogre dwells. Come here, you two, check this out! Oh, it's nice. Huge blue crystals, waterfalls from nowhere? Is this what Kyogre's subconscious looks like? They do say Kyogre is the personification of the sea. The strength of its water type attacks is supposed to be incredible. We can still take it on between the three of us and our Pokemon. Let's go, everyone. Time to catch Kyogre. Guess we gotta trust in our Rotom phones and take the plunge. Oh, a statue. Is it gonna wake up? Whoa, is that Kyogre? Kyogre's very cute. We can't pull any punches. Gloves up, team! Kyogre does also have teeth. It's gonna be like Darkrai where it's, at first it's its normal version. And then it's probably gonna primal revert, whatever. That was probably an ice beam. That's probably why that hit that hard. Let me heal, please? Jesus. I had to do 2 moves in a row. I'm gonna save the Mega Evolution if I can. Can't remember if it stays in between phases. There we go. And now it's time for form change. Oh, the text is broken. That's cool. Alright. And then heal you just a little bit. Oh shit. Ah! Oh my god. Alright, that wasn't too bad. It's probably gonna get worse in the second phase though. Oh, never mind. Come back. Alright, is it gonna do it? Yep, it's gonna do it 3 more times. Phew, okay. Jesus. I'm gonna switch to Brody just to get the mega boost up. Alright, we good. Never mind. Attack phase. There it goes. Jesus Christ, I was dodging really bad there. Can I start with the same progress, please? Continue with previous progress. Yes, thank you. It's fun that they allow you to do that even with this. With Zygarde, you did not have this choice at all. Not at all. But I wonder, is it gonna start with the second phase, or is it gonna be the second phase at the HP that it had? That's what I'm wondering about. It's gonna start with HP. Okay, we're cool. Yeah, they made the DLC a lot easier than the Zygarde to fight. I can appreciate that. Alright, time for attack phase again. Had enough? Yes, okay. Ugh. Alright, there we go. Alright, got it! Nice. It's time to catch Kyogre. I'm just very neutral this time. Usually it's like, catch the Pokemon! Exclamation mark! It's like, it's time. Just do it. Yep. My character got bored. I love that part. I love that it lets that happen. It lets your character do the idle animation. Whoa. I like it. That's good. They did think about it. Oh, it's much larger than a Megastone. Let's have the character actually like react to it being heavy because it's bigger. That's actually good. They did think that through though. A shiny blue orb. A blorb, you could say. Way to go, Salmiakki! You and me and Karina together? Man! Yeah, we're the greatest! I can't believe we caught Kyogre. Lumia's toughest trio comes through once again. Excellent work, kids. Beating Kyogre is no joke, especially after it got even more powerful. As much as I hate to interrupt your moment, I need you all to stop by my office. I'll be waiting. You three didn't just beat Kyogre. You beat it when it was powered up. You sure are something. Whatever Kyogre did with that blue orb didn't sound quite like it was Mega Evolving, though. So let me get this straight. There's both Primal Reversion and Mega Evolution in play here? You got it. They sort of work in a similar way, but they're not exactly the same. Funny, right? Primal Reversion is when Kyogre returns to its original state and grows really powerful. Its blue orb contains an overwhelming amount of natural energy. With that energy, the orb's power awakens Kyogre's true form. It becomes Primal Kyogre. Glad I got to see Primal Reversion for myself. It's a big deal for me as the Mega Evolution successor. I'm glad this gave you something new to chew on. But you're not done yet. Get working on the Ruby distortion so you can catch Groudon. You bet we will. We can't let you down. That's right, our donut chef deserves the best. head on over there then. See if we have enough berries for, I'll make a recipe. Alright, so 2 Colbur, 1 Haban, 1 Tanga, oh, do I not have it? Hold on. Am I missing a Chilean berry? Or am I just not seeing it? I might be missing one. Roselli. And then we need something as a substitute, or I need to get more berries. It's not quite right. That's not quite correct. Okay, I'm gonna see if I can find maybe a different recipe. Oh yeah, this is a better one. All right. One Rindo, 2 Koba, 1 Tanga, 2 Haban, 1 Kasib, and then 1 Colbur. There it is. Hello, Kingcraft. Welcome to the stream. I'm doing good. Just got Groudon's donut. Move power ice. Well, not super helpful, but something. Attack power's good though. I think we're gonna get Tide back on our team for this. Doubt anyone could work berries into such artistic donut creations as you. I hope I can get us into the pocket of hyperspace Lumious where Groudon is at. I need to actually search for it now. I have so many Pokemon. And they're all over the place. Still wish you could skip this. Even if it only takes like a couple seconds. Ruby distortion looks delicious. I think Groudon's gonna go through yeah, but still. This was 105. Is it? I think Enith said last time that even if it is like, even if it is over 200, it doesn't actually go to over 200 if you have a level 100 Pokemon. So, this is Groudon's world. Come quick, you two. There's some sapphire in there too. Ginormous red crystals, lava pouring down? This is what it's like when Groudon's conscious? Yeah, I guess so. I'm no expert here. What I do know is that Groudon should gain the fire type when it undergoes primal reversion. Yep. Good to know, though I doubt just using water types will cut it against an opponent like this. The three of us all work together. We can do it. We can catch Groudon. Let's get to it. In the first phase, it should be good enough just using Tide, but then I might switch over to just like, juggle between the ground type Pokemon that I have. Groudon also looks cute in statue form. Just kind of the way its arms are, it looks cute. Polite. I didn't expect the legendary Pokemon Groudon to look so stiff. Watch it, I don't think it's staying still for long. I guess this made me realize that both of them have yellow eyes, or, you know, yellow sclera. Didn't really think about that before. Getting some use out of the ice power in this first phase at least. Won't matter in the second phase at all. Setting Tide on fire a lot. I just noticed, yeah, it does cap even your level at 200. So 200 is the cap, you don't really need to do more than that. The orb went away. Groudon is too big, I can't get the little energy. There we go. Have to get right up in there. go. No, I think this next part is gonna be tough. Oh, it was already glowing above it. That's fun. Alright, switch over to Moss, just for a while. Right, water type moves don't work at all, that's how it went. It's not just, you know, fire making it, the sun making it, that it does this damage, you just can't do it at all, so we'll do Ice Beam and Earthquake. Ice Beam did end up being useful after all. This is like neutral damage. Mainly using Tide for, you know, the resistances. Yeah, this is basically like Zygarde's move, but much easier to dodge. I appreciate that. I feel like this DLC in general was them realizing, you know, Zygarde's fight, that was really tough. We'll see how Rayquaza ends up being, but these two are like much more manageable versions of that. Oh god, I'm running out of time. In that case, I might just use Tide the entire time. And I have to dodge these. Stay away from spots that look dangerous. Good advice. Or I needed that extra time. Or the pause, whatever it is. Oh, am I running out of time though? I wonder if you get the same amount of grace if you run out of time. Like, do you keep your progress then as well? Can I try again from previous progress, please? Yes, please. Alright, that's good. Maybe I should have started with Groudon. It was much easier. Oh, but it's not quite the same amount of progress, though. It was a much lower health before. Well, whatever. Maybe it's like an auto-save thing. I wonder if Rayquaza will be as lenient with you know, starting over if you run out of time or get knocked out. Alright, got you. It's Icewind flank. It looks so goofy like that. That's so funny. It's time. Oh, still heavy. Rorb! Yes, Salamiaki, and you too, Urbane, way to go! We're just too good! Not bad, kids. Lumios's toughest trio has done it again. Now, while I'm sure you're still enjoying the glow of victory, I've got some questions. Come by my office. You caught Groudon and Kyogre, two legends of the Hoenn region. I know it couldn't have been easy. Well done. Looks like it's finally time for us to track down Rayquaza. We'll be finished analyzing the blue orb and the red orb soon. Seems like that analysis is the Rust Syndicate's main job now. What kind of organization are we these days? A civic think tank? You're Lumios's reliable allies. Yeah, don't forget who you're dealing with, kid. Once folks are in our debt, we can't put them to work for free, helping us shape Lumios just the way we want it. That's all. Sorry for the wait. Allow me to return your blue orb and red orb. Thank you for returning my orbs. You were quite right about the prodigious energy they contain, Miss Karina. I believe someone else wanted to weigh in, too. What do you have to say, Professor Mabel? Oh, she's here. Well, in hologram format. I wonder how much of the hologram shit is like, here's an explanation of why this character is able to be here instantly when you hadn't seen them before. I'm the lab's acting director, not a professor. I did not ask for students. I understand, Professor. Could you tell us what you learned? You little... Fine, let me sum up what we know. Our inciting incident is when Darkrai got pumped full of all that mega power oozing from the tower. Long story short, its nightmare-generating power skyrocketed and Hyperspace Lumios was born. The makeup of Hyperspace Lumios reflects the subconscious thoughts of people and Pokemon, which I guess is why it's so weird in there. But you've already figured that much out on your own, haven't you? Let me clarify one thing, though. It's not just a reflection of subconscious thoughts, it's dreams. And I mean dreams of all kinds, both the ones you can't control at night and the things you're actively wanting and wishing for. Great lesson, Professor. Bravo. Now could you tell us how we can find Rayquaza? You have to generate Rayquaza's realm of hyperspace, Lumius, by actualizing a related aspect of the subconscious as a basis. Actualizing what? Can you slow down and try that again for the less egg-headed among us? Egg-headed among us! You have to wish really hard. I think it might be doable now that you've caught both Primal Groudon and Primal Kyogre. Getting closer to your goal is probably making it easier to picture catching Rayquaza, and that's made you even more motivated. I'm right, aren't I? It's time for positive affirmations! So take that mental image and that motivation, and dial them up and make it happen. I get it, I think. I'm not sure if that helped or made things even more confusing. Look, Buster. My job is studying Pokemon energy. I'm not automatically a hyperspace expert just because I have a fancy lab at my disposal. Who's the big dreamer trying to get a meet and greet with Rayquaza in the first place anyway? Ansha! It's Ansha! That's right, the Lord Chef herself. Suggest you listen to the professor's non-expert opinion. You gotta get Ansha to wish as hard as she can for you to encounter Rayquaza. I'll get on it. The little lady sure is something. She wanted to meet this mighty Pokemon so bad that her dream got mixed up with Darkrai's power to make nightmares, and look where we are now. That's one heck of a powerful dream. But back to the topic at hand. Thanks, Professor. I'll call again if we need you. Next time you call me will be your last. She's fun. She's a fun character. I'll get Ansha caught up on all this. So does this mean we don't need to bake anything? Go do your thing. I guess we'll find out. Alright. I'm gonna save, and then I'm gonna BRB. And then we'll figure out if I need berries or if this is finally a thing where it's like, you just do it. You just do it. Alright, BRB. I'm back. I'm also thinking with Rayquaza, I think we could really use a fairy type Pokemon for this. So let's get something fucking crazy. Like Xerneas or Floette. I think that would be fitting, if not, you know, reasonable. In terms of type matchups. Because Mega Rayquaza is fucking insane. I know that much. So, let's see. Can I find it just by doing this, or should I, maybe I can find it just by doing this. We'll go with Floette. Do I not have it yet? Did I forget to pick it up? I might have forgotten to pick it up. No, there it is. You get it immediately. Change the moves around a little bit. Ladder Ruin. Not really into taking damage moves, so I would rather have Moon Blast. And then maybe something that isn't just grass. Can you learn an Ice type move? That would be helpful. Like Ice Beam. Nope. Any other Ice type moves? I guess Psychic could be a good enough neutral move to have. Can you learn Dragon Pulse? We'll go with Psychic, just to have something. There we go. Hey, welcome back. Where's Ansha? Both Ansha and Karina are in Karina's room. As soon as Karina got back, she told Ansha what the three of you learned from the Rust Syndicate. Then Ansha asked to hear all about your battles with Groudon and Kyogre. So Karina said she'd tell the whole story in mega detail, or something. It was rather hard to follow it all. Care to fill us in directly on what you were told by Kerbeau? Gulpin is here. So, the reason Ansha wanted to hear more about your battles with Kyogre and Groudon was so that she could imagine you catching Rayquaza next? That seems likely. She's probably hoping to reinforce that dream of hers in finer detail. I guess a little visualization can go a long way. Gulpin's freaking out. Is any of that really necessary, though? What do you mean? I mean, Ansha's wish was already plenty strong. That's how she found Rayquaza in the first place. I suppose so, but there's no harm in letting her continue what she started, is there? Hey, the gang's all here. I'm newly impressed, not just by the sheer wonder of hyperspace Lumious, but by all of you. And the legendary Pokemon you battled too. So you heard the whole story from Karina? Indeed, Miss Karina told me all about your hyperspace exploits, Salamiaki. I can picture the noble Kyogre and the grand Groudon in perfect detail. So I'm quite confident I'll be able to imagine the pocket of hyperspace Lumious where we'll find the fine Rayquaza at last. Okay, now that you've got a good mental good timing from the Gulpin, let's put some real oomph behind it. Ansha, how about you remind us why you want to meet Rayquaza so much? Alright, I'll tell you everything from the start. Is here good enough? Huh? Why wouldn't it be? I gotcha. Rayquaza's the sky-high Pokemon, so we should do this higher up, closer to the sky. Sounds good, let's go roof it up! Let's slop him up! Hey, this roof is where you first showed up too, right, Ansha? Indeed, Hoopa transported me here. Hoopa sure picked the right roof. No one else with Team MZ could have handled this hyperspace stuff so well. Okay, Ansha, tell us again. Why do you want to meet Rayquaza? Give us the details so we can all picture it crystal clear. Alright, it all begins with a story that I love very dearly. Listen close and I'll tell it to you. A long, long time ago, in what people call the Primal Age, the world was overflowing with natural energy. Oh, it's so fun! Oh, it's so cute! Groudon has fur! Oh my god, that's wonderful! Oh, I love these little guys. In that time, there was Primal Kyogre, bolstered by the power within the Blue Orb. So too was Sir Primal Groudon, with the might of the Red Orb at its beck and call. They fought over the world's natural energy in endless furious clashes. When Primal Groudon roared, the earth began to swell and the waters were evaporated into dust. When Primal Kyogre bellowed, torrential waters flowed and massive downpours eroded the earth. I almost read that as ended the earth. That's it, that's the end of the story. Kyogre won. For 20 days, these two mighty Pokemon battled from sunup to sundown. The ferocity of their clashing scarred and warmed the world itself. Oh, I love this art style. It's so fun. The people of that age, the Draconids, were at a loss. Whatever could they do? They wished with all their might for Rayquaza to descend and save them from destruction. Oh, I just noticed the Poochyena and the Zigzagoon and the Pikachu. Look at that Pikachu! Oh, it's wonderful. The Draconid's wishes must have reached Rayquaza. There appeared before Primal Kyogre and Primal Groudon a dazzling light, and in it was Rayquaza in a sublime and incredible form. A blazing light and whipping wind sapped the power from Groudon and Kyogre alike. Robbed of their primal forms, they fled to the faraway depths of land and sea. The Draconids came to revere Rayquaza as a true savior. And there our story ends. Still can't believe we're actually meeting Hoenn's legendary Pokemon, in Lumiose of all places. Incredible, isn't it? That part about Rayquaza's sublime form sounds an awful lot like Mega Evolution. Rayquaza supposedly got something in its body called a Mikado organ that has the same power as a Megastone. That means Rayquaza can Mega Evolve into Mega Rayquaza all on its own. Pokemon that can undergo Mega Evolution without needing a Megastone, wow. Yeah, Rayquaza's Mega Evolution is crazy strong. I totally get why you want to meet it so bad, Ansha. My dear mama read me that story quite often. I came to love the story, and admire Rayquaza, so much that I would dream about it. Isn't it noble? Rayquaza, savior of the Dragonids! I can see why you want to get it for Diantha. A mighty Pokemon for a mighty mom, huh? Your love for Rayquaza sounds like the real deal, Ansha. I'm sure your dream will be strong enough to create the hyperspace distortion we need. And so it was. What? It's the thing that we wanted to happen. I guess that actually worked. Ugh. That one's a little sicklier than the other ones. Enter the Grinch dimension. Hi. We managed to gather some data on the latest distortion. The signals we detected coming from this distortion are on wavelengths very similar to those emitted by the Blue Orb and the Red Orb. We believe this distortion leads to the location in Hyperspace Lumiose where you'll find Rayquaza. At last, I'll be able to see the fine Rayquaza again. Guess we're about to witness a dream coming true. We just might. We just might. Nah, we sure are. One more thing. Much like with Kyogre and Groudon, this special distortion requires a special donut to match. God damn it, I was hoping no, but yes, we do need it. Actually, it makes sense, because you do need to raise your level up. Please, Salamiaki, gather lots of data so Mr. Philippe and his team can develop the perfect recipe for us. When you do, I'll make the mightiest donut of all. I know I won't fail, because I've got all of you on my side. So, time for more survey missions? Which is just as well, because I probably need more berries. Let's see. Yes, I do. I do need more points. How many donuts do I even have? We'll make more later. Time to focus on these. Any new guys? Jigglypuff. That's Cleavor and Worm something, the worm Pokemon that I don't remember, but I will do this one first because that one has a lot of points. So I should rather go here. Never mind. Let's try through here instead. Here we go. I think that's Absol, which means we should have you. Absol Z, if I'm reading that silhouette correctly. Yes, I am. It's dodging all my attacks. Damn! Just kills me in one hit. Light of Ruin is a fucked up move. Alright. Alright, don't use Light of Ruin then. Not worth it. Yeah, Moonblast works just fine. You don't need to use Light Ruin. Very nice. Alright, time to get these Jigglypuffs and Igglybluffs. And whatever else. There we go. Just ignore the Garbodor. Just leave. Alright. We definitely need to make more donuts as well, but I'm also trying to save as many berries as I can. So I could just like look up what berries I need and then just don't use those. I can do that after I clear this one. Alright, easy enough. And then we need to remember that there's illusory walls here, so it's not quite as simple as it may seem. I have to use those teleport pads a lot. Yeah, like this one here. I'll get the Pokeball first and then we'll do the Warp Pad. Alright, is the bonus ball gonna be here or somewhere else? It's gonna be somewhere else. I'm gonna just leave. There we go. Alright. Now then. What the hell? Oh, right, the Garbodor. It doesn't leave when I come back. Makes sense. Well, I'll leave myself then. Alright. More donuts. Alright, so Roselli, Colbert, Haben, Casip, Payapachopal. Those ones I will not use. I guess this would also be a good way of doing it, just by going like this. Since probably none of these are going to be used for that. Alright, that'll be it for now. For this one. Sewers again. Oh, oh, shiny immediately! Hello! Okay, catch shiny Pokemon. I guess that was part of the thing. Alright. I didn't even notice that was part of my objective. Okay. Alright, I need to catch 9 species of Pokemon. God damn. Flamingo's fun enough, I suppose. I've already kind of got my team all locked and loaded, so I'm not going to change anything here. And now that we have Psychic, we can actually clear these out. These ones are really stingy with what moves you can use on them. It's like Confusion and Psychic only, from what I understand. Right, I need a fire type move. Fire Punch will work just fine, I hope. Because these ones are basically like, you can do anything. Yep, any move works. There we go. Oh, that wasn't enough, actually. Never mind. Stone Edge is pretty damn good in this game. Oh boy. I don't think we're even close to having enough time to catch, you know, the last 4. This place is labyrinthian. Oh, thank you, Pump Boo. It did that for me. Yeah, not gonna have enough time. What? Oh my god, my character was so shocked. I guess your player character makes a shocked face when your Pokemon dies. That was pretty good. Alright. Didn't get Earthworm, that's what it's called, or Cleaver for that matter. Didn't get any of them. Let's try this one next. Calm down, I just have to go through the other way. Alright. There we go. That one was quick. Alright, never mind then. Abominable was the mystery Pokemon, and can't get it, so search for the bonus ball instead. No Abominable there either. Oh god, already closing. Never mind, we're not gonna get that bonus ball. Let's get the big ball instead then. Got that at least. 3 minutes is not a lot. Not a lot at all. But we'll go for it. Gotta destroy brambles. Brambles are usually on the roof in this game. There we go, and then just focus on the rest. Probably get the roofs through some other way. There's a roof. Yeah, I definitely didn't have nearly enough time with that donut. That was a bad choice. Let's make some more. A few more of these. Any new Pokemon, or should I focus on just the battle ones? Let's focus on the battle ones. Before I do that, I'm gonna BRB again, and then we'll do a lot of battle ones. Hopefully that'll boost up our survey points. Alright, BRB. I'm back. Oh god. Nope, that bush was way too small. Makes sense. Get out of there. Just go over the bridge. No. He fell down. God damn it. Alright, go over there. Just move. Thank you. Am I still me? Slightly less troublesome than am I dead, but still not quite a super positive thing to say. This place makes people existential. Calm down, Chuck. I'm gonna look if the bonus ball is right around this vicinity. If not, then I might just like warp back. Just get points as fast as possible. I'm not as worried about berries right now. I think I have all the right amount of berries, so I'm just gonna teleport on back. Yeah, Chuck isn't strong enough to knock out pretty much anything in one hit. I'm learning. Let's use someone else. Well, Buddy was fine, but Buddy was nothing. So that makes more sense. Alright, bring you out then. Jesus, bullet seed is really good in this game, huh? Kinda like in Mystery Dungeon. I do like how Bulbasaur falls over. It's cute. Alright. Bonus ball gonna be near me? At least get this one in the meantime. Yeah, it's not anywhere close by. You can just forget about it. Both of these are for catching Pokemon. I guess I'd rather use the teensy power. You don't really do much with teensy Pokemon, I don't think. Just the visual thing. Alpha Pokemon have more HP. Alright, just a straightforward defeat trainers. Trading crunches. Whoa! It just straight up disappeared. Hi Enith, welcome to the stream. Enith says, such a niche power-up, most of them are. Makes it harder to get the good power-ups on donuts. Yeah. I have to wonder, because I know sometimes with game design they like purposefully make it so that there's like more chances of, you know, quote-unquote bad side effects of things. Just to, like, make it, they're like, oh, we don't want the player to be super overpowered all the time. So I do have to wonder if some of that is intentional. Pokemon already does it by making Pokemon that just have horrible stats or horrible move pools. Like, this is known. So I wonder if the same design philosophy was with, having power-ups that are just kind of nothing. I guess there's some people who would be like, oh, I really like it when the Pokemon are tiny. So that's good for them, but for someone like me, it's like, I wish I had more, like, I don't know, I guess shiny power-ups and, stats up. Enid says, well, you can already soft reset the thing, so now it's just to waste time. Yeah. Definitely a time sink. But I think in general, Pokemon has always been a time sink. I think part of the criticism that comes like, oh, it's easier now, is because the EXP share makes it so you don't have to waste as much time grinding anymore. Because I'm of the opinion that battles like Cynthia and Red aren't actually that difficult if you just spend the time grinding, but most people don't want to do that. So they just go into fights like that under-leveled. the way I started with grinding in the fucking weirdest way possible. When I was a kid playing Pokemon Diamond, I of course was bad at the game because I couldn't understand English, let alone any kind of stat meanings or what moves do. So I was just kind of doing whatever. So I couldn't beat Cynthia because I was very low level, and I was like, alright, here's kid logic. How do I beat Cynthia? Obviously, I have to grind my Pokemon at the starting area of the game instead of at the higher levels. I don't know what I was thinking, but I just went to like the town after your starting town, where you where the the professor places the Pokemon lab, and just like grinded there for a long time, and that's how I could beat Cynthia. Because the level jump in Pokemon Diamond and Pearl is especially, like, really ridiculous. Can I heal my foot? Thank you. Because I like to do, randomized Nuzlocke, and, like, half of the game at the end is just, for me, is spent, like, grinding my Pokemon to, you know, reasonable levels. Ian says, yeah, back when we were far more willing to do that kind of grind. Yeah, because you know, children don't have a lot to do after school, so they, you know, we have way more time. When you're that age, you have way more time to just do nothing, just kind of bash your head against the wall with video games. And, like, even then, I was really bad at games as a kid, so even that didn't help me all the time. I was just like, I never beat Super Mario 64 DS. I still have it. Theoretically, I could go back and play it now and just finally beat it, but I don't know. It just never really clicked with me. Mario 64 DS was more like a toy to me than a video game. It was just kind of, you just like existed inside of that world. Just ran around catching rabbits, playing Luigi's poker and whatever else. There's no way to tell the time, so I can keep battling forever. Not me. My donuts have a time limit. Who saw me? Oh, there's someone there too. You were the same back with Donkey Kong 64 back in the day? Mess around with it instead of actually playing the game. I feel like, from what I've seen of Donkey Kong 64, it is the perfect game for that, because it's just so massive. I wonder, like, how many people who, you know, like that game, I wonder how many of them actually beat it. I really like limit sounds. Sounds like a laser gun. Alright. Bonus ball! Yep, there it is. Got lucky this time. I'm glad you eventually beat it. I don't know if I'll ever play myself, just because I feel like that would be too much even for me. I'm not super great with, like, collectathon type games. I really liked Odyssey. That's my... I haven't played too many 3D Mario games, but it's my favorite of the ones that I played. I do want to check out Galaxy at some point. I don't know how much I would enjoy playing it, but I feel like it would make sense to play it at some point. I also still need to play, Wonder. That one's definitely a play by myself game. Encounter power. I feel like that's much better to save that one. I think it's fine to use this. I wonder if that affects. Oh, hello. I wonder if that affects the trainers. That I'll find more alpha trainers here, or if that's just for wild Pokemon. Do you even have any fighting type moves? I don't. Hold on. Maybe we can just not do super effective moves all the time. If it was one of those like, oh, you need to kill it in one hit, then maybe I would consider switching Carla back in, but it's not, so we can just go for this. I wish that could be somewhere, anywhere else, and here I am. Die anywhere else. Is this a world that exists solely for the purpose of Pokemon battling? Well, and also collecting things. Anyone have any poison type moves? Nah. I guess Moss did have a steel type move now that I remember. Still died in one hit, so it doesn't matter. It's not really there, at least. Or over there. Just look around just a little bit, see if it's around the vicinity. And destroy some small Pokeballs while I'm here. I don't want to get caught. Alright. Well, there's another Pokeball here. Yeah, bonus ball nowhere to be found. Anywhere near, anyway. Just a little over halfway through. Ah, and I ran out of battle ones. Is there a way to reset the Pokemon that are here? Or, like, make it so that, more battles appear? Or are you just stuck with the ones that you have, for the day? Like, do they reset only after you've beaten all of them? Yeah, I'm asking when they reset. Sitting on a bench would be fine. Ah, so time needs to pass. Alright. In that case, I'm gonna BRB, and then we'll see if we can get more battle ones, because those... I still think that's the fastest way to get points, since the catching Pokemon can be a much more of a coin toss if you get, like, destroy 1 million brambles that only appear on the roof, or catch one little guy. Alright, BRB. I'm back. Right, there's probably a bench, like, right here. I remember when I was doing the grind for 1,000 battles, I would always like fly to right here, and then sit on the bench here to get, you know, get all these battle zones going. Like, that was my routine. Just because if I went to a random place, I wouldn't, like, always know if there was a bench nearby, and I would just spend too much time running around. Yep, that worked. Thank you, Enith. We'll go for this one next. It's big points. I guess one fast way to do it is just constantly, like, get these rogue mega evolution ones. I'm sure someone does it that way, but I'd have to make a lot more donuts for that. Let's see. That one is... I cannot tell with that silhouette. So let's just go for like a high level one. Yeah, it's a good neutral one. It's a Tyranitar! Probably should have brought a fighting type Pokemon then. Oh well, we'll just go with Tide. And then bring out Floette since special attack goes up. Tide is a physical attacker. Floette says, these mega battles are super easy with Annihilate and Gorguys with Trigger Treat. I love that move. I think Trick or Treat is like my favorite just like gimmicky move that exists. Because my favorite passive is Leech Seed, and I don't think Leech Seed is like that gimmicky. But Trick or Treat was so fun, especially with Gorguys. It was so fun to use, just like turn Pokemon into ghost types and then snipe them with Shadow Sneak. It was so fun in online battles in X and Y. So I'm glad that it's an actual strategy this time with the Mega Battles. That's really fun. And Annihilate in general just feels like just strong. I remember when I played Scarlet and Violet, you would just always get an Annihilate on your team when you were doing the Terra raids. Sometimes, like, for legitimate reasons, sometimes it was just like, this is a strong Pokemon, I'll just use this one. Only because Rage Fist is so broken? Yeah. I got so scared that I locked out of it and was gonna, like, immediately die. Nah, I got it. Mabel jump scare. Oh my god, I forgot about this move. Damn, that moon blast went absolutely not where it was supposed to go. Switch over to the tide so I can attack a little bit faster. Because I am running out of time. There we go. Guess we can use Light of Ruin. I died the last time I used it, like, immediately. I'm hoping that doesn't happen again. Yeah, it does, like, most of your health. No wonder. Is that the, like, highest amount that, that a recoil move has in the series? Like, not even, like, half, like, most of it? Alright, we can use this one more time. Just don't get hit. There we go. Definitely a strategic move. Only use it if you know you're not gonna get hit by an attack right afterwards. Enid says it depends on how much damage you do. Ah, so if it like hits the most amount that it does, then it like absorbs more. Alright. Time for more battles then. Ah, so you could KO a mon with a lot of HP and you could just KO yourself. Yeah. Now I understand. That's a regular one. For a second I thought I was gonna get another shiny Pat Rat. Give me a moment. Alright, I'm back. There's 2D and 3D and 4D? So how many Ds is this? Interesting implications that even though this looks like it's in the third dimension, it's not, actually. Teleport right into the crunch. Aw, spoink. There it is. I'll put Brody back on the team just for that normal type one. No, I keep like looking up their nicknames instead of their species name. That's right. Oh, you're. Oh, it's looking at the. It's looking at the portal. Aw. It's very cute. I need to make more donuts, but I'm already here, so why not? all battle, battle, battle. When will anyone admire my Ferrisode? Just in time. I think I may have gone a bit too far in that last jog. Ran right into a portal. I forgot Cyclosaur has that as its cry. It's a little weird. I see the bonus ball. Very nice. Time to make more donuts and hopefully not get ones that are meant for, you know, catching Pokemon. Rather for battling. One day I'll probably get actually into the, you know, different flavors and what are good combinations, but right now I'm just focusing on not using the berries that I need for Rayquaza. So I'm just kind of doing whatever that isn't that. Alright. I think what I need are more mid donuts. Enid says if you want battle donuts, just make a spicy one. Oh, alright. Focus on red then. Let's see. Red. Red, red. Red. Was Pomeg one of them? It was not. Because I think I remember in, like, before I got the DLC, I read, like, red has something to do with shiny power, but I could have just been completely mistaken. Maybe it's sweet then? Or fresh. I know the game was, like, gave me some kind of tooltip about freshness. It was like, fresh berries do this. And I just didn't read it in time. Alright, I think that'll be enough for now. Must be on the roof, yes. Luckily, this is right here. Looks like I do also still need some better donuts as well. Forgot I didn't have too many of them. Go with treasure. And also special defense power is probably gonna be just fine as well. I think most electric types are special type users. Whoa! Easy enough, just defeat trainers 1, but you do get a lot of points, so that's fun. I wasn't sure what to do with my life, and now I'm stuck here? It kind of reads like an isekai title. I think it's just the fact that it ends with a question mark, but I guess it's kind of isekai. You go into a different world that's, you know, slightly different from your real life. That Charizard was not doing good. It was jiggling all over the place. Following traffic laws is important, even in a topsy-turvy world. And it says, though I don't think it is one, these people were born as streams here, I just don't think they know it. Oh, that's a good point. I always assumed that, like, the people here were just random trainers who wound up in these portals the same way we did. Except, for them it happened much more in accident and they genuinely don't know what's going on. But it could explain why, like, they have the race levels while seemingly not understanding any of what's going on. Yeah, good point. We do need Hoopa to get in there. That would make sense. Because I understand the holograms much more, because the holograms are just kind of like, this is a technology that exists in the world, but we don't really comment on how it exists in the world. It's just a part of everyday life. And people can just use it however they want. That one trainer had a good line though, hold on. Get some berries. Something about cars. Like, do they run in this world? Do you think the cars here can actually run? Maybe they do run, considering that the one trainer, who I think was the Z level trainer in the rail, was like, you need to follow traffic laws even in this crazy ass world. Following traffic laws even when the cars do nothing. That one crazy Pokemon that I can't remember the name of, that I really don't like how it looks, but the one that's basically just a car, the poison type, If that was in this world, then you do need to follow traffic laws. You don't want to get hit by that thing. That thing was the only time I had, like, a significant- Whoa, there's a hologram, I didn't even see you. Jesus Christ. Don't solar beam me, please. Oh my god. But yeah, that car Pokemon was the one time that I had a significant amount of trouble in Scarlet and Violet. Where I actually had to do the whole, like, juggling revives and, hyper potions thing that I hadn't had to do since I was, like, a child. Because I had a very weird- like this game, I had a very weird team composition. Because I was just, like, using the Pokemon that I wanted to use, plus whatever random shiny I got. So I didn't have any fairy types. What the fuck? Oh my god. Oh, you're Mega Evolving too. Alright. Let's do it. Let's do it on slant. Oh my god. This camera up is fucking scary. Alright. It did a power stance on me and then it almost got my ass. Damn. Calm down! I'm trying to do something here. Dale, you haven't done anything in a while. You can do something. Marowak versus Marowak. That's the Marowak that I wanted this shiny to be, because I found it as a Cubone and I was like, oh, can I evolve this into a Alola Marowak? Nope. Nope. You have to find a Alola Marowak as a shiny to do that. Can't do it with just a Cubone. No, that guy's still here. Alright, revive, please. Great work. Tremendous. Don't go back. Alright, try that again. Please go. Yes. Like, no? Brunhilde, you need to actually go up to it. Don't just... Fine. Look me in the eyes. Just one more. Oh, there you are. Oh! Did that count as KO? It did. Alright. Being cute makes me feel invincible. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna find the bonus ball. Very close to getting all of this done. Hopefully the next place will also... hold on, let me just look here super quick. Nah, alright. Hopefully this next place will give me a lot of points as well. We'll go for a higher leveled one, apparently. Apparently those ones yield more points. Oh, all we have left are the higher leveled ones. Alright, never mind. Pokemon are the ones running the show at work. At home, too. I think defense power makes sense for a steel type. Is this world a reflection of the world that resides within me? Whoa! I almost thought it didn't hit. Oh, you're... Again, Stunfisk is so flat that I could barely even see it. That was like a ghost sound. Oh my god. You. That one was scary. I don't want to run away. Oh god. Oof. I guess it makes sense for that to be the last one, huh? There we go. That's my reward. Alright, hopefully just that last one to go. And even then, we're so close to getting the full points that even if it doesn't yield all of them, we can just go to a random wild Pokemon one. But before all that, I'm gonna BRB. And then we'll hopefully get all the survey points done. Alright, BRB. I'm back. I'm pretty sure that Looker one is like the legendaries that I haven't gotten yet. I don't think I'll be doing those on stream. Kind of shooting for this being the last stream of this. And then everything else I do on my own time. Because this is still a fun game to play just by yourself. Very good for shiny hunting, even if for me it's been like just random Pokemon. I haven't really like aimed for any specific one. Is it on the roof or am I misreading that? Oh, it's that again. Yeah, it's the on top of the stall one. It's my least favorite one, I would say. Ah, I missed it. Yeah, that's what I'm afraid of. Hasn't happened yet, but had to happen now. I don't know why they picked that one as like a spawn point. This is like the third time it spawned in that area. It would make more sense for it to either be like all the way at ground level or like somewhere on the roof. Not this weird in-between stage that's like pretty annoying to get. Alright, there we go. I think that one actually makes a lot of sense. What? Ice Punch might just be my favorite move in this game. Like, weighing all my options, it's fast. It's a good move type. And it has such a high chance of freezing Pokemon. I would argue, like, even more than base game. I don't know if they, like, up the stats. Can you just... Thank you. Crunch, easy to path. Earthquake, I don't know what I'm doing. I do find it a little annoying that they didn't make it so Earthquake hits Dig. They didn't really consider that element. Unless if they made it so that it doesn't work that way in the games anymore, or I could be misremembering, but I have a strong memory of, like, Earthquake being able to hit Dig, and, like, maybe even doing, like, more damage. Alright, that's the, hard water type. I mean, it says, yeah, it's like that in the main games, but they couldn't bother to program it in here. Yep, that's what I thought. Because they thought through, like, a bunch of different things for the moves with how this works. But that was just, like, just a misstep. Maybe it's not a well-known enough little quirk of the move. I don't know. It's stupid either way. I wish they considered that, because it makes... It's... Not only is it, like, fun as, you know, as part of the world, it gives some, like... Some, I don't know if interiority is the right word, you know, it's lived in, I guess. To have it affect each other that way. But also... It just makes things, I guess, easier for the player if they remember to do that, because Dig is really overpowered in this. You just don't hit the Pokemon at all if it uses that. I don't know, it's just another one of those things where this game really expects a lot of your time. More than usual, even. But I'm still of the opinion that the earlier games were also like that. If you were like me and decided to grind. If you're like, I'm just gonna go with whatever levels I have and struggle a lot because the Pokemon are over-leveled over me, then that's probably fine too. But I know that I'm like, also it's not so common to over-level in turn-based RPGs anyway for most people. I did that in Earthbound as well. There's several there's several videos. Oh my god, just shy of it. Fine. See if the bonus ball is near, and then we'll do just a random wild zone one. But yeah, there's a couple videos on my YouTube of me years ago playing Earthbound and fighting Ness's Nightmare and just clearing it in like 3 turns. Because not only was I overleveled, I got really lucky with because it can do that move where it just reflects all your PSI attacks, and it did not do that at any point. So I was just able. I used the bag of Dragon Eye on it first move, then I used PSI rocking Omega for the rest, and done in 3 turns. All right, go for a low level. This one, Mystery Silhouette. Is that like a Vileplume or something? I don't know. This game is making me realize that some Pokemon silhouettes are just kind of nothing. The designs can be good, but the silhouettes have gotten, like, very lumpy. Lumpy or spiky, and you're just kind of like, what is this? But that does remind me that one of the fun parts of Explorers of Sky, my favorite Pokemon game, was the section where you could, the best way to grind Reviver Seeds in that game was to do the footprint minigame, and I got really good at that. And I would argue that the footprints are much easier to identify than silhouettes, even though that one also involves silhouettes, but that was, you know, Gen 4. Things hadn't gotten too crazy yet. But I'm of the opinion that every generation has, like, some stinker designs and then some really good ones. Oh, it's you! It's Fido! We'll catch that and then just head on out. Oh wait, I need to catch one more. Catch one more of those. Alright, done. I'm good on that. Like, yeah, Fido is an example of a design that's pretty cute. I think it's fun. I think it's a cute idea of a dog that is made out of bread that is also fairy type. But boy, is that silhouette just kind of nothing. Fine work out there. You've accumulated, yep. We now have a recipe for a donut that will allow you to find Rayquaza and Hyperspace Lumios. We also have one more thing to give you. Please meet us at Hotel Z when you can. What is this new type of seasoning? I like how seasonings and like things like that are an integral part of this. Here's my secret recipe fucking part. At last, we'll have the recipe. I'll be able to make a donut that will lead the way to Rayquaza. Do we have to wait for Mr. Corbeau? Couldn't we go to the Rust Syndicate and ask them to tell us what we need to know? Settle down, Ansha. Let's be patient. Though, hang on. Corbeau? Is he coming? Philip's the only one who usually shows. It's a momentous occasion. He needs to be here too. Oh, am I not welcome? Do you hate me? Hello, Selimiaki and Ansha. Perfecting this recipe took the sweat and toil of the entire Rust Syndicate. Please listen closely. To craft a donut properly, its flavor scores must meet or exceed the following values. Yep, I already have the recipe on hand. We've got a secret ingredient for you too. The donut's color has to match Rayquaza's green, so procure the apex of culinary verdure. Is it matcha? Our olive oil! No! It's olive oil! Eat this donut made out of olive oil. It's said to be so delicious you'll feel as if you've gone to heaven after tasting it. How Corbeau got some is best left a mystery. Don't think about it. Don't think about it. Wait, we're using it just because it's green? Sure, no sense making things complicated. That our olive oil will make your donut so tasty the experience will be, well, out of this world. So this is finally it, eh? Ansha's story is about to reach its grand finale. We'll be cheering you on from our headquarters. Go get 'em. I'll be up on the roof. Whoa, I can't wait to see your masterpiece, Ansha. I'll do my best. Delta recipe. I don't think... Did anyone say Delta recipe? Maybe they said it earlier and I just forgot. That might be on me. Alright, 1 Roselli, 1 Colbur, 1 Haban, 1 Kazib, 2 Payapa, and 1 Chopal. Oh yeah, it was 2 Colbur actually. There we go. I don't think I would eat that. Something about this one just makes it look really unappetizing. I don't know why. I like green. Green is my favorite color. You might guess that from pretty much everything to do with my streaming. I don't know, something about this one just doesn't... no. Maybe it helps the fact that it's like a... I don't know if it's supposed to be sweet. I guess it's not. It has very little sweetness to it. It has freshness. But it would be like a savory treat. Emerald green power. I've done it! Here it is, the key to meeting Rayquaza, a Delta old-fashioned donut. Wow, Ansha, when we first met you, I never would have guessed we'd end up all the way here. And now Karina's waiting on the roof to go face your final challenge. You started us off on this legendary story, Ansha. Time for you to get your happy ending. Thank you, and Salamiaki too. I know you three can do it. I'm a little bit nervous. Mainly because I'm wondering the entire time, will this give me the same sort of lenience as Kyogre and Groudon? If I fuck up at any point, can I start from where the health is? Let's see. Get Tide back in here. I think that'll be good. I think I'll mostly be using like... Hold on, who has better stats? You probably have really shitty stats. Let's just make sure. And then Tide has... Yeah, Tide is gonna be a lot better for the ice moves. Because I think what I'm gonna do is like use ice moves to charge up Mega Power and then attack with Flood. And just counting on us. Time to leap into hyperspace Lumios and find Rayquaza. Let's go. We're gonna battle Mega Rayquaza, catch it, and make Ansha's dream come true. Enid says good luck. Thank you. Oh, it's like the tower that I don't remember the name of. I'm glad you at least don't have to do that fucked up bike puzzle. Oh god, I hated that. This is the Sky Pillar, right? That's right, that's what it's called. I guess the space is taking the shape of a place related to Ansha's story. I'm gonna get to meet and battle the very first Pokemon that ever Mega Evolved. It isn't just Ansha's dream that's coming true. Mine is too. Somehow sort of majestic, or maybe solemn is more like it. I'm gonna take on Mega Rayquaza with every ounce of strength I've got. Look, up in the sky. Look up at the sky. Something's coming! That looks nice. Alright, it's already going crazy. Alright. Switch over. Get ready for a massive attack. That reminds me that there's Nah, I'm not gonna say it in case I do end up making it, but it's a good song. Massive Attack is the band, if I remember correctly. Unfortunately, I am very playlist minded, so a lot of songs I like, but I very rarely get into the actual bands. Alright, that one isn't so bad. I'm sure it'll get worse once it actually mega evolves. Ah! I'm running right into it. Alright, let me move a little bit. Alright. No beam attack that time. There we go. Alright. Now it's time for serious business. Oh, the text isn't broken on this one. Mega Rayquaza has it all under control, which makes sense. It is the mediator Pokemon. Goddamn, alright. Music is pretty good. It's another case where I'll have to like re-listen to it on my own. Because all the sound effects are kind of drowning it out. And, you know, my jank stream setup, meaning I don't get it through headphones. You are in the way of the power. There we go. Oh, it's green instead of red. Oh my god. Good lord. Oh my god. Unbelievable power is fucking right. Jesus. Max revive. Yeah, max revive. I'm generally not the type to be like, oh, I need to save these for a completely unknown reason. I use them when I need to use them. God, it's screaming at me. Let me heal, please. Thank you. Nope. Get away from me, please. Oh my, it's fucking persistent. Get away from me! Alright, thank you. Ah! You get no time to relax. Oh my god. Nope. Alright. Oh, right! It doesn't actually have a flying type weakness. That's right. Oh my god. Yeah, Tide can die. I don't really care. I need to stay alive, not my Pokemon. Alright, thank god. Yeah, Fairy type is the move. Missed. Oh my god, I'm running out of time, I just noticed. Shit. That did a lot. Alright, let me heal, please. Thank you. Need that pause. And then just focus on Light of Ruin for a while. Heal up, heal up, heal up, heal up. Yep. Alright. Not moment of truth. Do I get to start with previous progress? I don't. I was right. No, I was right. I knew it wouldn't be that nice to me. Oh my god. Alright, use floods the entire time. No reason to use anything else except fairy types. Alright. Okay, so if Zygarde is like, you have to be careful that you yourself don't die, this is a matter of you have to make it so that you don't run out of time. So they do different levels of challenge here, for sure. Alright, Light of Ruin right away. And then heal up as quickly as possible. This is probably a bad idea, actually. Okay, I got it, I got it, I got it. That was a huge risk. Alright, this is much faster now. Thought I was being efficient before, but I was being, like, the exact opposite. Okay. Hopefully we'll have better luck now. I think I'm still gonna focus on Moonblast and Psychic, just so I don't have to worry about Flood dying. And if I'm close to running out of time, I'll start using Light and Ruin. Right, Flood. Went back to normal anyway. How do you avoid this attack? How do you do it? Is this a guaranteed hit attack, or is this one you can avoid? I think I did it! I guess that's just a dodge as soon as you can. Can you please let me heal? Thank you. Light and Ruin. Oh, took that long, huh? I got hit by my own attack. That's so stupid. That's so stupid. I'm so stupid. I was just trying to get the mega power. Ah. Alright, no Light and Ruin in this, because it's very deadly. I don't want to die. I don't want to die. No, goddammit, please. Please, 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 please. Please be over. God fucking damn it! It's actually Zygarde, but worse. Because you can die and you can run out of time. Oh my god. Ugh. I don't think it helped that I ran right into the Rune of Light. I need to not do that next time. Light of Ruin, whatever. Yeah, that just killed her. It's like this move is easy enough to avoid while still being, you know, challenging enough. But then that other one is just like, you can barely move around and you get hit by everything. Okay. Just don't use Light of Ruin that much. Focus on Moonblast and Psychic. Didn't avoid it in time. Oh my god. Please let me heal. You stupid idiot. I'm not having fun at all, I'll be honest. I feel like even me getting Zygarde was a fluke. I just got lucky with being able to tank that much damage. I guess it just sucks because the first time I did it, I was really close. And I just ran out of time, that's all it was. And now I keep getting hit by these moves. And there's like no good telegraph of how to avoid like the tornado attack especially. I just like, is it just you have to quote unquote parry at the right time? It's not a parry, it's a dodge roll. You have to dodge roll at the exact right time, which yeah, I don't really play games like that. I'm playing Going Under. That's still a thing, but it's not as unforgiving as that, I'll tell you that much. I think this is just a personal problem of not being used to games where you have to dodge roll picture perfectly like that. Certainly wasn't expecting that from a Pokemon game. It's just a fascinating way of doing it, like, you have to worry about your trainer as much as you have to worry about your Pokemon. And it turns out, you as a human in this world, you are incredibly weak. So you will just get fucking owned. And it's just up to that instead of your Pokemon. And this move just wastes time because you have to focus on dodging instead of attacking. So you have a time limit. More wasting my time. Because this is the kind of time wasting that I really hate, is in combat. If it's just like in the world and it's just a matter of spending that time and it doesn't actually affect anything, but when it's in battle, oh my god, do I hate it so much. Least favorite Isaac enemy are the time wasters. One day I'll make that that huge tier list of all the Isaac enemies and bosses and why I hate very specific ones and why I hate them. Nope. Couldn't do it. Because I'm like waiting for the sound cue, but the thing, like crescendo's probably the wrong word. It gets more higher pitched for a very long time, so I'm like, oh, I'll just do it when it gets the most highest pitched, but it just stays in that for a while, so I have no clue. I have no clue what the tell is. Leave me alone. Leave. It's like these final bosses know that the trainer dies, it's all over. They just know it. They hungry. God fucking damn it, I went too close. Yes, and the fucking mega power drops right next to them, but you know, it has moves that hit really close to you. Alright, there we go. God damn it, god damn it, god damn it, god damn it, god damn it. Oh, I made it. Oh. my heart is going at 100 miles. Leave me alone, Rayquaza. That killed Foot. God damn it. Might have still been worth it. Might have still been worth it. Alright. You out here. Okay, it's stunned. It's good. Not this move again. No, 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 no. Okay, I think I made it. Oh my god. Killed Foot, but that's okay, that's okay. Please don't attack. Please let me revive! The Hyper Voice takes so long. Good lord. Alright, we're doing Light of Ruin only. That barely did any damage, oh my god. Its stats are up, that's why. Jesus fucking Christ! No, I'm running. No, you're fucking kidding me with this shit! I hate this a lot. I think it's really stupid. Introducing a time limit is insane to me. Why would you do that? One more go. And then I don't even care. It's not fun. It's not fun at all. They specifically introduced a way for you to like continue with like some amount of HP. It's not even like the amount of HP that happened, because sometimes they respawn with like more HP than they actually had. They specifically took it out for this boss, but you still have a time limit. So even if you know, survive and theoretically do enough damage, it's like, actually fuck you, you took too long because you have to dodge attacks so you don't die. It is incredibly counterintuitive and I really hate it. Oh my god. I guess this is the battle version of how Rayquaza has a completely awful puzzle system before you can catch it. They recreated that feeling in battle form. Good work. Think I should use Light of Ruin more at the start? We'll give that a go, see if that helps us. Part of the problem is that I have to use revives because it does do enough damage where it just kills her immediately. But it does help with taking more time. Guess we can use. We're running out of max revives and you can't buy any of those, so we have to save those. Alright, it does less damage when she's at lower health at least. Or maybe Rayquaza's stats are up, I don't know. Oh, it went in a place where it can't even be attacked. That's awesome. I'm glad it has that maneuver. That's really fair and nice. Yeah, it doesn't reset the items. It's the case for pretty much every Rogue Mega Evolved thing. Because it was the case for Zygarde as well. Which is part of what made that fight annoying. Will the item timer reset as well with this? That would be nice. Then I could just send Floyd out right away. It does reset, thank God! They afforded me that amount of grace. I love that they can go off of the screen and you can't pick them up. It's really good. It's really good that they didn't think that through at all. Oh, maybe you just have to be- no. You can barely even run away from that. You just have to dodge roll at the exact right time. Please don't hyper voice. Thank God. Oh, thank God. And I'm already back to running out of time again, oh my God. Time stop. I need that. I need that like nothing else. Kill this thing now. Flood. You did it! Oh my fucking God! Yes! 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 That it was gonna be my last attempt too! Oh, I feel so good. Oh. That's awesome. Oh my fucking God. It's time. Once again. That deserves an exclamation mark. I don't know about you. Maybe like 3 exclamation marks. Oh my fucking god. Oh, fuck you, Rayquaza. Yeah, that's right. Get bored. Not like I'm fucking hyped up right now. Oh my god. I hope you enjoy your gift, Ansha. Do I, like, actually give it to her? That would be funny. Going through all this trouble and just be like, yeah, it's part of the story. She needs to have it. You really did it, Salamiak. You caught Rayquaza. I can already imagine Ansha's smile when she hears the news. Same, because remember, we caught Rayquaza for Ansha. You don't get to keep it for yourself. Yep. Yeah, I know. Come on, let's head back to Hotel Z. This is the moment Ansha's been waiting for. That time stop orb saved my fucking life. Salamiaki, you're back. How did it go with Rayquaza? Go on, Salamiaki. Here it is. Kiriashi! I don't know what that means. Goodness. Hello, Rayquaza. What an honor it is to stand before such a fine Pokemon. And it never could have happened if I hadn't met Team MZ. I owe you all so very much. No, not at all. You made this happen, Anja. Leela's right. Who else could have crafted such remarkable donuts? If you say so. What's the matter? It's nothing, really. I just felt a small pang when I realized that once I give Rayquaza to my dear mama, it'll be time to hang up my apron as your donut chef. Why would you have to stop? What? But as long as Hyperspace Lumiose is still around, we'll want to keep exploring it. We'd never keep you from seeing your mom, but didn't you say she'd be busy on a shoot for a while longer? In short, please keep Ansha's Donuts open for us. I don't know what to say. You know, Ansha, I've been thinking, and I've got a question for you. Why do you want to give Rayquaza to your mom again? I thought that such a mighty Pokemon would be a fitting gift for my mighty mama. That's a wonderful thought for a present, but what would happen after you gave it to her? Well, I'd like to give her more mighty Pokemon, but I suppose Rayquaza would be a hard act to follow. Gotta give God to her next, and I admit I'm not as excited to seek them out as I was to meet Rayquaza. I think you already got plenty of wonderful gifts you could give to Diantha. I do? What kind of gifts? Stories of what you've done. My stories? That's right. Think about it. There are people in Pokemon you might never meet, even if you live in the same city at the same time. But we managed to meet, and we did something amazing together. That's all quite true, but are you sure dear Mama would be happy with my story as a gift? How could she not love that? If I were in her shoes, I'd be straight up crying tears of joy. All I know is that I'm thrilled when my little sister shares her stories with me. Well, I would very much like Mama to know about everything I've done here in Lumiose. But I hate to worry her by letting her know I've been slipping out of Hotel Richissime. Oh, that? Don't worry, Diantha knows. Don't worry. She already knows. She what? According to Jinthe, yep. Oh, well then, I suppose I can rest easy. Pardon me for leaving you out of the conversation, my dear Rayquaza. On my journey to find you, I've met such lovely people and done such exciting things. Can't wait to tell my dear Mama all about it. It's all thanks to you, really. Kiriashi. One day I will become a Pokemon trainer and I'll present you to Mama myself. Until then, would you please look after dear Rayquaza for me, Salamiaki? Of course I will. Is this the in-game story explanation for why you can't transfer Pokemon over to other games? Just for Rayquaza? Don't you dare do that to Ansha. Nah. Thank you ever so much. I'll be your coach, Ansha. I can train you up and you can pay me in donuts. Deal? Good lord. Donut script. Deal. In the end, I gave dear Mama 2 gifts. The first was an array of donuts made all with my love. Made with all my love. The second was a book telling the story of my adventures with Team MZ. Oh, that's so cute. Mama looked so very happy. She even asked me for more donuts by the dozen, along with just as many new chapters of my story. What could I say but yes? My friends in Team MZ and I will have to continue our thrilling exploits. But for now, thus concludes the story of how I, Ansha, came to meet the fine Rayquaza. I'm sure we'll live happily ever after, with plenty more stories to come. I love that the Antha still has her purse, even in that simplified drawing. Now, is that the end of the whole post-game? Or is there more like... or are they more like side missions? Because there's a finality to this that I appreciate. Morning, sunshine. Prepare to be astounded, kid. We got a special new system we want you to take for a spin. Come by my office and I'll tell you all about it. See you soon. Yeah. It's side mission. Well, I guess that's for, like, because I've already heard people talk about how they're, like, shiny hunting for legends in this game. Legendaries. So, I think that's just... we'll see if I do that. Maybe I'll just catch the normal, because I like shiny hunting for legendaries in the Dynamax, like, not Trials. You know, the little roguelite mode in Pokemon Sword and Shield. I like that one. That one's fun. But yeah, that'll be it for me for today. Boy, that fight was not fun, but I'm proud of myself for getting through it. This Zygarde and Rayquaza were both like fights where I'm like, oh, I'm not having fun. I bet I'm just not gonna finish them on stream because I'm just gonna be angry and it's not gonna be fun. But then I did it, and I'm happy with that. I think I still had fun with this DLC. Overall, I would say I had fun. It's fun for collecting Pokemon, and I have a lot of shinies now just by chance. But yeah, next time I stream, probably gonna be on Saturday. I'm gonna be busy for a while. But, should be back with more Going Under finally. So yeah, thank you for coming by to watch, and I'll see you most likely on Saturday. Bye-bye.